Is over. Jeff Basil guilty of second-degree murder. The former manager of Molly's Pub showing no emotion as that verdict was read this afternoon in state Supreme Court. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Drantch was in court for this entire trial. Joins us now live tonight. Ed.
Jurors had 4 questions, Jeff, once they started deliberating. 3 were about murder and intent. The 4th was about tampering with evidence. And in the end, as we all know now, Jeff Basil was convicted of both. Here's what happened inside the courtroom today. Jeff Basil sat stone-faced as the verdict was read by the jury foreman. Now a convicted killer, Jeff Basil swallowed hard in his chair before Erie County deputies handcuffed him and took him out of the courtroom. The case was about Basil's intent and his actions before, during, and after he pushed Bill Sager down the stairs inside Molly's Pub last May. Jurors saw graphic video of Sager falling and hitting his head on the floor below. Basil's attorney, Joel Daniels, says he believes that's one of the factors that led the jury to a guilty verdict.
This was a tough case. The video of Mr. Sager coming down the stairs spoke for itself, and the injuries to Mr. Sager were devastating, and the proof was difficult. Our defense was that there was no intent to kill, nor was there any intent to cause serious physical injury. So we had a narrow intent, narrow defense, and the jury just didn't go along with us.
Daniels also believed intoxication was a big factor in this case, but they heard jailhouse phone calls, the jury did, from Basil himself admitting he was not drunk. Prosecutor Chris Belling told jurors to throw out that defense, which they ultimately seemed to do. Bill Sager's family did not want to speak with me on camera after the verdict was read, but I've learned this isn't the only death they've had to deal with. I've learned from family that Bill's great-grandmother recently died. In fact, she died right after Christmas. She was 97 years old, and she was buried right after New Year's, just days before this trial started. She told Bill that she was living to see his wedding. He and his fiancée, Erica Webster, were due to be married this past summer. Unfortunately, she saw his funeral. We're live downtown tonight. Ed Drantch, 7 Eyewitness News.